Hey, welcome back. We're going to do a little love reading for the week of Monday, April 20th through Sunday, the 26th. We're just going to see what comes out in the cards. I have no specific theme or idea for this reading. We're just going to see what message comes out. If you're here, there is a message for you. If you're finding this at a much later date, there's still a message for you during the week that you're in at that time. This is just for when this is being posted for April 20th through the 26th. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. I post these weekly readings. I do mini daily readings every day, new moon, full moon readings, monthly readings, and some of these little love messages here or there. A little bit of something for everyone. So hit the subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated, and you can get whatever messages that you want or that you need. With that said, let's see what's happening this week, what's coming out in the energy. The energies have been real intense. So I just posted the weekly reading for the same week, 20th through the 26th, moon and angel messages. There was a bit of a love theme to that reading. You might want to go check that out. And I also posted the new moon in Aries reading just a few days ago. We're just coming off of the new moon in Aries as I'm recording this, and it really wild energy and a lot about soul connections, soul groups, people from the past, closing out old cycles. So you might want to check out both of those. There's been a lot of crossover in the readings. But let's see what is coming out. What love messages do we need for the 20th through the 26th? What is happening? What's going on? Okay. What do we have? Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. That's just in general. Not even if it's not a specific connection that you're thinking about, like a specific relationship, just in general in love and relationships, think about what it is that you want. Focus on, like, if you could paint a picture of like the perfect relationship or exactly what it is that you want, focus on that, not your fears or fear of negative things that will happen. So redirect those thoughts this week. What else? Okay. Bottom of the deck, unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issue that may arise. So there could be someone in your energy that there is a very strong love, a very magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Okay, and that sometimes can create a fearful energy. When there's a very strong pull, strong energy in a connection, that actually can create fear, because the stronger a connection is, the stronger the hurt could be if anything happens to that connection, more painful. So redirect those thoughts. Let's see. Yeah, be present. Oh, upside down. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. So also with being present, catch your thoughts. When you're present enough to catch yourself and to actually redirect those thoughts. So be present enough to catch yourself and redirect your thoughts and send those thoughts to a happier place, right? To enjoying yourself. Find something to be happy about in that moment. If you do catch yourself, so like I just recently taught a workshop on mindfulness and meditation, and I talked about doing, like mindful pauses. Sometimes it helps just to take a mindful pause, a 5-minute pause break. Do like a quick body scan. Like, are you clenching your jaw? Are your shoulders up in your ears? Notice your body. What are you feeling? But also pay attention to your mind, right? So catch those thoughts and redirect them. It's just being present enough to be mindful enough to take the time to catch and release. Catch and release those thoughts. Okay. So there is an energy that there could have been difficulty in a connection, whether it was jealousies from others that were creating obstacles or just jealousy in general, and an energy of being on different paths. So not being on the same page, not being aligned at this time. So this could be a connection feeling like there is little to no connection. There's just there's an energy of separation, difficulty, like I said, minimal contact, if any. But there's still this magnetic attraction, okay? Or if you are in contact or with this person, things are just very difficult right now. Okay, there is this difficulty. You guys are not aligned right now, but there is this magnetic pull. But this week, the energy is being present and redirecting. This is almost like finding the things to be grateful for in that person or in the connection. All right, when we can focus on the positive and what we have to be grateful for, it can create more of that energy. Like where your focus goes, energy flows. So what you focus on more is what you get more of. You create more of that. So if you're focusing on the difficulties, you're going to get more difficulties. So be present enough. Like I said, take that mindful pause, take a step back, redirect those thoughts, catch and release those thoughts. Okay. And, think of 3 things that you're grateful for, either in general or about this person or connection. And we also have engagement. So your love life is soon to ascend to a higher level of commitment. So for some people, this could be literal engagement, but I'm getting from this that this is just like an ascension. This is a up leveling. So there may be some changes coming to this connection, or you could be being pulled to a different connection that is not quite so difficult. I actually want to get some angel messages. I'm being drawn to this deck. Let's get some angel messages. What love messages? So what is happening in love for whoever is seeing this? Okay, so that was the divine self, that card that flipped over. So that's about following your intuition, being connected to your intuition. So you may need to follow your intuition on this. Okay. What do we have? Archangel Zadkiel, destiny, pride, consciousness, forgiveness. So there was an element in the weekly that I just posted, or that I just did for this week, the moon and angel messages. There was an element of destiny, something that is meant to be, that is happening this week. Okay. And there could be, with forgiveness here, this could require some forgiveness this week or in this connection. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have point of view. So gratitude, I just talked about that. Assistance, guidance, understanding. So there may be a shift this week coming, a shift in point of view or perspective about a person or connection. And like I said, when I talked about before about this gratitude, that could help shift things. We have guardian angel here. So protection, clarity, spirituality, wisdom. So this is angelically guided this week. You are protected. I feel as though there is clarity coming. And see the humor. All of these cards are kind of about this perspective. And we even have perspective here down here. So being playful. We have wisdom twice. So there could be information that is coming that brings some clarity to the situation. And the other weekly that I did, the moon and angel, there was also... there was this repeat theme about knowledge, learning something, like a piece of information that needed to be revealed to like change everything. So that may be a crossover message here. Like I said, you might want to check that out, but this is a shift in perspective this week. So see the humor, if you can be playful about it. So this may shift things this week for this connection. I'm going to put those there. I'm going to get some wisdom of the oracle too. Doing things a little differently. All right, what is happening in love this week? Okay, never-ending story. So yeah, so this never-ending story energy, this is about like the, stuff in our own minds, okay? This is that redirecting your thoughts energy. So getting out of that headspace of negativity, worrying, anxiety, okay? So there is something that happens this week that is shifting this mindset, this point of view, getting into that gratitude, shifting perspectives, getting more playful about it. All right, what else is going on this week? Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have deep knowing. So that card that first flipped out that I said that was about your intuition and connecting to your intuition, that's what this is too. So there's a deep knowing about something here within a connection. Maybe it's about a specific person, or there's just an intuition that you know, either that you are supposed to be with a certain person, or you know a piece of information that maybe hasn't fully come out yet. All right, so we have our never-ending story. Like I said, we have the fates here. So there is this energy. And like I said, it came out in the other readings too. So it'll be a broken record, but you might want to check them out. But there's this energy of something meant to be. There's like destiny, fate playing out here. What else do we have? Okay, so something may have happened. Okay, there could be this element lingering of why something happened. All right. Maybe it's why things are out of alignment, or there's this difficulty, or, you know, there's a energy of being on different paths. So there could be this never ending story, this overthinking, overanalyzing about why something happened. Redirect your thoughts, whatever the negative thoughts are that are creating this energy. Like I said, catch the thought, release it, replace it with some gratitude. All right. And yeah, there's definitely an element of unfinished business with a certain person within a certain connection. Okay, the advice this week, chop wood. This is about just doing your day-to-day life. Just do what needs to be done every day. This is just about living your life, going to work, getting the laundry done, cooking dinner, getting the groceries, cleaning the house. Just do what you need to do. Take care of you, redirect your thoughts, and be present just in your daily life right now. And this is about learning to go with the flow. So to the sea, this is about learning to go with the flow, redirect these thoughts. Don't allow these thoughts. So when we get stuck in this headspace, I'm doing it again. I just said it in the last reading, and I've mentioned it in other readings, how I constantly fix the cards. I have to stop. Does it bug you guys? Like it bothers me? I don't know. All right. Anyways, but like I was saying, learning to go with the flow and getting out of this headspace, all right, of overthinking, overanalyzing, and just allowing this to play out. Maybe getting a little playful and inserting some gratitude to shift the energy, shift the perspective, get a little playful, all right? And this helps you get into this yin energy. Yin is divine feminine energy, and this is being able to receive, okay? This is opening up to receive whatever it is that you want, whatever your intentions are, all right? Because there is an energy of like an unbreakable bond here, okay? So there is an energy of things shifting this week. There is unfinished business here, but right now, redirect your thoughts, get present, enjoy where you are now, and go with the flow, okay, is the advice for this week. Let's do some tarot. We're going to use the Twinflame Awakened Path. Okay, the Death card fell out, so that's an energy of transformation, endings, and beginnings. All right, let's see what's going on this week. April 20th through the 26th. All right, bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. This has been coming a lot in my own personal readings and other readings I've been doing. So there's an energy of walking away, letting go, leaving behind. So right now, that may be the energy, or this may be what happened within this connection already. And I do feel a sense of needing to just surrender at this time, letting things be where they are at this time. Okay, what is happening this week? What's going on? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is just an energy of being successful on your own, being independent, self-sufficient, okay? Achieving what you need to do on your own. Chop wood. Be present with yourself right now And there is an energy of fast movement, okay? Things are going to start moving, and this also could be an energy of incoming communication this week. So for this week, just be present with yourself. Take care of yourself. Be self-sufficient. Do what you need to do for yourself. What does everyone need to know this week about all of this? What is the message that everyone needs to know? Knight of Cups. So there is an offer coming, okay? Knight of Cups is a love offer, okay? This is a determined, very sweet, graceful offer. And this could be an offer that brings healing, hope and healing. This is a wish fulfillment, okay? This is a very healing, happy, positive energy. What is the guidance and advice for everyone? What should everyone be doing? What actions to take, what to focus on? What is the advice about all of this? Let me grab this. Oh, and look at what came back out. 8 of Cups. So this is just the energy of just let it be. Like I said, let go, surrender, and just do you right now, okay? Things may feel like they're at a stalemate right now, okay? There is a difficult choice. Things are at a crossroads right now. And I feel like this is causing a great deal of stress and anxiety, and to just drop it right now. Be present, redirect your thoughts. Like I keep saying, catch, release, and insert gratitude. So try just not to focus on this at this time. Difficult to do. I know, easier said than done, but try to go with the flow and just put some trust and faith that everything, the universe is in control of this. And when we have the fates here, that really is the universe being in control. Okay. All right. And what do we want to know? What is this deep knowing about? So what is this intuition about for whoever is watching this? Queen of Swords. So this is honesty, truth, clarity. Okay, so there could be a piece of information that you know, all right, that either needs to come out, whether it's you need to say it, but this is also, so Queen of Swords is about cutting out anything that no longer serves her. This is communication. Like it says, honesty and fairness, cutthroat, objective, truthful, independent. So, and we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this is self-reflection, introspection, solitude. So there could be a truth that is coming to light in a time of solitude. Just some quiet time may be revealing some inner truths, or something may be coming to you. I'm just realizing I missed a card that flew up on the top of my little shelf here. So be flexible. That's what this, like, going with the flow this week. The energy I get with this card is, you know, in yoga we say, I bend so I do not break. This is allowing yourself to go with the flow, be flexible and adaptable, so that this situation isn't breaking you. It's not completely just taking you down, because I do feel this energy of anxiety and stress over here. But just go with the flow and allow things to play out right now. The advice this week is to just drop it, surrender, try to be present with yourself, and redirect those thoughts. Let's get some more about this, some cosmic insights about this. Bottom of the deck, manifest. Yeah, tell the universe exactly what you want. So get clear. This could be part of this too with this Queen of Swords. This is clarity, getting clear. So get very clear about what it is that you want in a relationship. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I think, where was it? Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. And I said, you know, where focus goes, energy flows. So paint a picture in your mind, write it down, make a list of like what the perfect relationship would look like to you, and focus on that. Tell the universe what you want. Get rid of these stressful thoughts, okay? Catch, release, gratitude. Tell the universe what you want. That's your goal this week. Chop wood, take care of business, do you, okay? And know that what you need to know is that there is an offer coming, but just surrender right now. Truth, okay? There's clarity. A truth is coming. Go with the flow. Bend with this situation. See the humor in it. Get playful. All right? Shift your point of view. But I do feel there's also information coming that will shift this point of view, perspective on things. Okay. What else? Okay, so we have manifest. All right, so challenges. So making a decision and working on inner healing. This could be something you're doing. This could be the person that you're connected to, or this could be both of you, because we also had the star card at the bottom of the deck with this Knight of Cups, and that is about healing. So there could be an offer coming in to heal a connection, and this, you know, that's also about a wish fulfillment, the star. So this could be a wish fulfillment. Okay. All right, so we have here pregnancy. Now, I don't take this pregnancy card literally. Maybe for some of you, you know, there is a pregnancy involved. But the way that I take this is that seeds have been planted. Okay, there is a bun in the oven, metaphorically speaking, for this connection or in this situation. There is something brewing beneath the surface. Okay, and there's a lot of that energy. Like I said, the other weekly read I posted for this week, there was a lot of that energy, that there is something brewing beneath the surface. The universe is doing something behind the scenes. So there is, seeds have been planted. And look, we have guardian again. So we have guardian angels here. So this is angelically guided and protected. A lost loved one watches over you. So this could be a lost loved one or a guardian angel. This is angelically guided, this situation. I already talked about manifest, telling the universe what you want. And we have air signs. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius could be an important sign for this connection. That could be sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign for you or a person that you are dealing with. And we have sexuality. Somebody is still figuring themselves out. And I don't take this as literally, again, as in with like sexuality. I take this as in somebody is just, something is being figured out in a situation, or somebody is figuring out, you know, their feelings or what it is that they want or what went wrong. Maybe that's the answer to this why over here, but something is being figured out at this time. And this may be connected to this truth, this clarity, okay? This deep knowing of something, but there is something being figured out, okay? Let's get, all right, I'm gonna go one more deck, and then we're gonna get some charms, some more zodiac signs, and some letters that we can get some initials or see if there's any words for a word scramble we can make. All right, what else do we need to know this week about this situation? Okay, insecurity, self-esteem. This was also something in the other weekly read. So someone could have, you know, whether it's you or the other person, there is an issue of insecurity or self-esteem that is getting in the way there. And this could be related to this jealousy and with this difficulties energy over here. Okay. And this could be something, and being drawn to this card over here with this figuring themselves out. So somebody could be maybe recognizing that there is some healing that needs to be done within their own self, within some insecurities. Could be you or the other person. Like I said, take it as it, you know, fits for you in your situation. Okay, so we have insecurities. Okay, bottom of the deck, new love. So this could be leading to a new love. Like I said earlier, this could be new love with an old person, with this person. This could be like, you know, this says renewed hope. So this could be like a renewal within a connection, or, you know, always, you know, free will. You have a choice. So this could be making the choice to throw in the towel on this and go towards something new. But there is an energy of renewed hope there that this could be healed. Okay, and we do have healing and releasing. So there is an energy of healing. We have it over here. So this could be the healing to these insecurities. Like I said, that leads to this jealousy. Things are at a crossroads right now. So you may have been, headed, in different directions. Things have not been aligned, but there's this magnetic pull here, right? It's like you can't let go. And somebody's figuring, things are being figured out right now. And like I said, this is angelically guided, but there's seeds planted here for this. There's an energy of hearing from this person. So all of this may not come to complete fruition during this week, but you may hear from them. You may hear from this person. Okay. And we have relationship, connecting. So like I said, you may be connecting. This could be, leading to a relationship. And look at here, we have both soulmate and twin flame cards here. So for some of you, this is a soulmate connection. And for some of you, this is a twin flame connection. And there definitely is that dynamic in a twin flame connection of that push-pull. You come together, you diverge, come back together again. There's always that magnetic connection. But, for me, with the whole twin flame thing, this could be unpopular opinion. I do not believe that the main goal in life is that you need to come into union or end up with your twin flame. It's really about the healing, okay? It's really about what is triggered in you when you get together with your twin. You're triggered. It shows all of your insecurities, everything within you that needs to be healed. It mirrors that. It shows it to you. Okay. And that's your cue to make a decision to work on your own healing your own wounds. Okay. It's really about putting the focus back onto you and healing. If both parties in the connection do enough healing, yes, there is an energy of being able to come back to, they call it, union, sacred union. But it's really about the healing within yourself. But if that healing's been done, then yes, there is an energy of being able to come back together. But it's really that energy of self-worth, healing these insecurities, these jealousies, and learning how to get control of your thoughts and knowing your worth. It's about self-love, okay? So there is unfinished business here, and there is an element of this healing needing to take place, or maybe it has been taking place. And there is a possibility, I will say this week, of communication happening, okay? If not this week, everybody's moving at different speeds and on a different timeline, but it's definitely in the energy since it's here. So you would know how it fits for you, whether it is a twin flame connection or a soulmate, but this is definitely a magnetic and powerful connection. Okay. And there's also the option too, like I said, for some of you, you may be deciding to walk away from the one connection and choose another. And a lot of people do choose to walk away from the twin flame. Twin flame relationships are very difficult because they're very confronting. They show you all those insecurities and, what you need to heal. And oftentimes the masculine and feminine do not heal at the same rate or at the same speeds. So one is, technically kind of more farther along on the path, on the journey than the other. And then it leaves this energy of one needing to wait for the other one kind of to catch up. So some people choose to walk away from the twin flame connection and to be within a soulmate connection because it, we have this life, time is passing, you want to be with someone. I would never advise anybody to wait any length of time for someone else to catch up, on their healing or get it together. So some people do choose to walk away. Like I said, the twin flame path is really about healing. This is about yourself, all right? You don't have to come into union with this person. And a lot of people do choose to walk away and to get into a soulmate connection. So for some of you, this new love, you could be walking away from a twin flame connection and choosing a soulmate connection. All right. So like I said, you would know how it fits for you. So let's get some of these out to finish. All right. Let's get some charms. So these could be signs, synchronicities, symbols for you. This could be confirmation of something. Okay, that is more than I wanted, but it's fine. We'll get some zodiacs. Okay, so we already had the air sign card out here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we have Libra again. So heavy Libra, heavy Scorpio, because we have Scorpio twice, and Taurus. This also, we are entering Taurus season on Monday the 20th, I believe it is. Definitely this week we are entering Taurus season. So that could have to do with the timing. We have the Eiffel Tower here. Okay, so this could, you know, Paris, France could be significant to this connection, or this could signify like the tower card in tarot. Somebody, one of the parties in the connection could be going through a tower moment. Things could be crumbling. There could be something major happening. Now, this is interesting. We got two of these. Now, this little burst or flower, whatever it is, this to me is like a burst of communication. Okay, with this blue color, this is like the throat chakra. So there might be, so we had that call card, hearing from them. So maybe there's two conversations or two very important pieces of information that may come to light this week. We have a leaf here. So leaves to me signify growth. You know, leaves grow on trees. We're in spring right now. So where I am, so things are starting to bloom. There is new growth. Leaves also can represent cycles. Leaves grow on trees and they shed and then they regrow again. So this could have to do with some type of cycle or transformation. Okay, and speaking of, we have a butterfly here, which is a symbol of change and transformation. So there could be change or transformation coming to this connection. This is interesting. We also have two starfish here. Very interesting. So these are also the shape of stars, these little starburst things that I said are like bursts of communication. So starfish is one of the only animals I believe that can regenerate. Like if they lose, you know, one of their little arms or legs, whatever they are, that they can actually grow back. So there could be an element of healing here for both people. Okay, since there is two starfish here, this with these double double charms, double symbols that we're getting here. This could represent, you know, there could be some mirroring that is happening in this connection between both parties. And water signs may be relevant as well, since these are water animals. Okay, we have a palm tree. So someone could live in an environment where palm trees grow. Maybe vacations were significant to this connection. Maybe you vacationed someplace where there was palm trees. We have this little star here, and we did have the star card at the bottom of the deck. This, you know, stars are wishing upon a star, so this could be a wish fulfillment, and this also could signify healing. And we also have this little safety pin here. Okay, a safety pin mends something, it holds it together. So this is an element of something being mended. So there is an energy of mending and healing here. We have this little paw print here. The paw print, to me, this is symbolizes unconditional love and loyalty. Animals are very unconditionally loving and are very loyal. So that's what that is to me. And we have this watermelon. Okay, so this could be, like I said, there was that Knight of Cups. It was a very sweet energy, an offer coming in. So there could be a very sweet offer coming in. Summertime could be significant to this connection, since watermelon is a summer favorite, or there could be fruitful change coming to this connection. And we have this heart here that is kind of like the yin yang symbol, and this would represent like that twin flame, you know, masculine, feminine, you know, balance, the yin to the yang energy there. All right, let's get some letters. Oh, one fell out. All right, that is a lot of letters. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got 3 T's. We've got 2 E's. Let's see, we've got a Y, 2 G's. So somebody could have double letters in their name with all these doubles. We've got a U. We've got 2 A's, so double again. 2 C's, another double. 2 V's. We've got an I, a P, a V, or 3 V's. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, V is the Roman numeral for the number 5. So 555, which signifies change. Okay, that could be significant. Did I say 2 E's? P, S, B, and I. All right, let me just get these all facing. Oh, we have 2 S's. A lot of duplicates, like I said. So somebody could have double digits. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up, and if you want, so you can screenshot this, and then you can see if there's any words that you can make for a word scramble that are significant to you or your situation. You would know, and it would be different for everyone. Move it over if you want to get the charms. Get the letters. All right. And knocking over the camera. Hope I didn't make anyone seasick. Let's just close. What do we want to close with? I want to get one more thing before we go. It was kind of a difficult energy. Let's just get a crazy, sexy love note. Oh, these are in the wrong direction. Well, we'll see. Okay. We'll just get one of these to end with. All right. What message do we need to end with? Oh. And there's a million flying out. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. All right, I am going to keep these. So celebrate your love. This is going back to that energy of gratitude. When we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you'll be to others. What a perfect message that goes right along with this redirecting your thoughts and getting present and being happy with where you are now. So celebrate your love with this person and with yourself. You are healing. So there is healing happening. Healing happens in seasons. It cannot be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. And I talked about the regeneration with the starfish here. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's actually taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. And this could go for you or your person. But in the case of a twin flame, that's mirrored. That's both sides, right? And something bigger is on the way. Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe has your back. The universe always knows best. So this is your weekly reading for April 20th through the 26th. Let me know in the comments how this fits, how this connects with you. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you back soon.